Most manipulation doesn't look aggressive. It doesn't look obvious. It doesn't feel dangerous. In fact, the most effective manipulation feels normal. That's why most people don't even realize it's happening to them. Here are 8 subtle signs someone is manipulating you without you noticing. 1. They make you feel guilty for saying no. You say no to something simple, and suddenly you feel like you've done something wrong. They don't force you, they just shift the emotional weight onto you. And before you realize it, you're saying yes, not because you want to, but because you feel guilty. 2. They twist small situations into big ones. You bring up something minor, and somehow it turns into something bigger. Now you're explaining yourself, defending yourself, apologizing, and the original issue? Completely gone. 3. They act nice, but it feels off. On the surface, they're kind, helpful, friendly, supportive, but something doesn't feel right. Their kindness feels calculated, like there's always something behind it. If you've ever felt this but couldn't explain it, that's not random. Your instincts are picking up on patterns most people ignore. So if you want to understand people on a deeper level, take a second to like the video and subscribe, because once you start seeing these patterns, you can't unsee them. 4. They make you doubt your own reactions. You feel hurt, but they tell you you're overreacting. You're too sensitive. You're reading too much into it. So now you're not just dealing with the situation, you're questioning yourself. 5. They create confusion instead of clarity. Their words don't match their actions. Their behavior changes depending on the situation. You're constantly trying to figure them out, and the more confused you are, the easier you are to control. 6. They always shift responsibility. No matter what happens, it's never really their fault. There's always a reason, an excuse, or somehow it ends up being yours. 7. They test your boundaries slowly. They don't cross the line all at once. They move it, little by little. A small request here, a small push there, until one day you realize you've accepted things you never would have before. 8. You feel drained after interacting with them. This is the biggest sign. You don't always know why, but after being around them, you feel tired, mentally exhausted, emotionally off. That's not random. That's the effect of subtle manipulation. Manipulation isn't always loud. It's quiet, subtle, easy to miss. But once you start recognizing these patterns, you stop being easy to control. Which of these have you experienced before?